scored this as well, so obviously you can like reuse it and stuff like that, so I'm trying to get right into it. So obviously guys, this business is very, very simple, okay? In fact, the more simple you keep it, the more money you'll make, because, are we going, bro, yeah?
Yeah, it's gone.
Because simplicity creates, acceleration, and when things are complicated, people are, they're just froze, right? So you need to understand, the word system stands for save yourself stress, time, energy and money. I don't know what it is about this profession, but people join it and they just do whatever they want to do, or they do whatever they think is right. So imagine if that was like, let's say you become a doctor. I said this example last night. You become a doctor, and you just walk into a room with knives, and like let me just do how I want to do. Right, that's not going to work out, right? It takes how many years to become a doctor? 10 to 12 years.
Many.
To become a practicing doctor, right? So, and you can make some pretty good money as a doctor. But this profession has created more millionaires than any other profession. It's the third highest paid profession on the planet, and people don't take it seriously when it comes to like actually learning it. It obviously makes sense that if you want to become successful in this business, you have to actually learn how to do the business, right? Super obviously obvious information. So the first step, guys, when anyone joins, what I do with a new person is I want them to identify and verbally tell me 5 reasons why they join G-Food. Okay, 5 reasons why they join G-Food. Some people say, well, what if they just want to trade? 5 reasons why they want to trade. I want to actually get 5 reasons out of them. Do you know why? Because from what I've learned from wealthy people, they actually spend 99% on this. Because they know that if they get clear on their why, the how's easy. The how's easy. Right? The bigger the why, the easier the how. Not only that, guys, Callum, if I signed you up, right, and you told me that you want to do this for your daughter, you want to do this for this, you want to do it for your family, you want to create this, guess what? Whenever you go through a bumpy road, guess what I'm going to remind you of? Hey bro, when we first joined, you told me that you loved your daughter, you wanted to create freedom, spend more time with her, give it the best possible life. What's happened to that? Has that why changed now? But I'm also going to get your permission. So I'll say, listen, Callum, we're just about to obviously build this thing together. If you go through a rocky patch, how do you want me to sort of like mentor you? Do you want me to like be straight and honest and let you know, hey, listen, bro, like pull your socks up. Remember this, or do you want me to sort of like let sort of leave you to it? So I'm going to get your permission on the front end. Does that make sense? You're going to say, no, Jake, if I go off track, can you please tell me? Perfect. Because then guess what? If you do go off track and I do tell you, and you have a go at me, I'm covered. It's all good. You told me to let you know, right? So this is important, man. I want to get you to verbally tell me 5 reasons why you need to make this happen, right? Once you get that, the second step is obviously getting connected to the products and services. So I want you getting set up with a broker. I want you, going through the education, at least learning the scanners, right? The Sniper Pro maybe, learning how to enter and exit trades. Like I trade, man. I like trading. Obviously it's a no-brainer, right? You press buttons, you make money. It's cool. I was in Nando's the other day, I made $250 of a copy trade. I got the idea. I was like, fucking boom, put the money on, made $250 while I was there, right? I'm just looking at the waiters thinking, it's mad. Like I bet they have no idea what's going on. Do you know what I mean? It's crazy. So obviously learn how to enter and exit trades, man. Get connected, get stuck in, right? Go through the Mighty app. I want you making money, man. I want you taking the trades. I want you, jumping on the get paid sessions, right, on the mornings. So you want people to basically become a product of the product, okay? Fully learn how to trade if you want. Do you know what I mean? Like fully learning, man. Like some people genuinely want to just learn how to trade. Now at this question, what I'll say to them at this stage, what I'll say to them is, listen, do you want to trade with your money, or do you want to trade with Cole Coughlin's money, the CEO's money? If they say my money, I say perfect. Fund your account, 500, 1,000, whatever, and crack on. Just let me know when you need anything. Literally, that's it. I let traders trade. If they say, no, I want to trade with like Cole Coughlin's money, man, that makes sense. Perfect. Then we're going to get into the business. We're going to get into the compensation and how that works. Okay, so the third step is to make a list. a list of people. So it's important with a list of people, guys, that you don't prejudge. Okay, you don't prejudge. So when I first spoke to my mentor about this, because I've been mentored by a guy who, like, he was the first person in this industry to get to $1 million a month, right? And I managed to, obviously, I was in his previous company. Because once you get to like 6 figures in a company, you're kind of in there with like the CEOs and stuff like that, right? And top leaders. So I got his number. His wife actually still mentors my wife, and he said, Jake, listen, if do you want to make a lot of money or a little bit of money? I said, obviously a lot of money. He said, perfect. You have to have a lot of people on the list then. Does that make sense? If you want to make a little bit of money, just have a little bit of people on the list. A lot of money, a lot of people. So I'm not going to tell you how many names that is for you. That's up to you, right? Some people come to me with 20 people. They're like, a lot of people. Other people, 250 people. I've had a guy within 24 hours, Jake, I've got 130 people here. Boom. I'm like, perfect, man. Amazing. Because that tells me what sort of person you are. Does that make sense? So do not prejudge. Don't think that person will do it, that person won't do it, that person's broke, that person's rich, because there's all types of invitations that we can do. I'm not sure if you know who Aaron Lambo is. We managed to I actually presented to him and his team the other day in his office. How did I get in front of Aaron Lambo? I told my guy exactly what to say to him. He used the indirect approach. I taught him the invitation, which I'm going to talk about in a second. So the list is super important, man. Listen, everyone, we've got a hot market. Hot market is basically the people, like, I'm talking like close friends and family. Like, like, imagine you're the bullseye and you've got people close to you, you've got people stuck there, right? So obviously your hot market is going to be these, it's called your circle of influence. Like, I'm talking like people like I called Leo when I joined G4. True story. I said, bro, send me a photo of your bank card. He was like, what for? I said, don't worry about that, bro. We're about to make a lot of money, man. Let's get you in. Why? Because he trusts me. Makes sense. So I believe every person on the planet has 2 people that they can literally say, listen, I found this thing. Do you trust me? Yeah. I'd like get in right now. So I like to, because why wouldn't you do that? Think about it. Let me tell you why you wouldn't do that. Because you don't believe you can become successful. Is there any reason? Like, if you don't believe that you're going to get to 10,000 a month, 50,000 a month, 100,000 a month, you're not going to go to the people that you love. You're not. But if you believed, obviously you're going to let everyone know. But when I joined G4, I made the decision instantly, that I'm going to 100,000 a month. Like, instantly. Because I've done 6 figures. I've been doing 6 figures for a while. I'm ready for 7. I'm going there. Perfect. Oh, no way. That means that I need 2,500 people on my left team, 2,500 people on my right team. So I'm going to tell every person that I love, trust, and respect what I'm about to do, with or without them. Hey, listen, I'm about to do the biggest thing. I told him, I'm about to do the biggest thing of my entire career. You have the opportunity to get in at the very, very start. You ain't got to know all the details right now, but trust me, you want to lock in, you got 24 hours. I'm only sponsoring, this is what I told people, I'm only sponsoring 50 people. I'm only sponsoring 50 people, so you get to be one of those 50. Oh, no way, man, send me the link, I'll get in, I'll find out what it is after. So I just told him, right? Confidence, you have confidence in you. Not in G4, in you. What sort of person are you? Can you stick to a diet plan for 30 days? No. It's probably going to be difficult for you to look someone in the eye and say, listen, fucking come with me, trust me. You get that? So how you do one thing is how you do everything. That's why Stuart Core, I keep using Stuart because it's a recent story. He's a professional bodybuilder. This guy can stick to something. So when he makes a decision, guess what? People are like, well, if he's made a decision, I better get in. I better lock in. And that's what happened. So hot market, then you got a warm market. These are just people that you know, right? We're talking like social media friends, people from school, whatever, just people that you know, like family, friends, just people you know, right? People that know them and they know you. And then we got cold markets. These are people that you just don't know, right? You have no clue who they are, right? So me, obviously, you are, like, for example, yourself and you, everyone in this room, apart from Alta and Leo, are all cold market to me. I didn't know who you were, but guess what? You were someone else's warm market, you were someone else's hot market. Does that make sense? So your job as a leader is, if you do this business correctly, you you really want to stay in other people's hot and warm markets. That's what I do. I stay. You notice I pulled aside Tommy. Bro, just put me in group chats.
Yeah.
Why? Because I know that Tommy's got a warm market. He's got a hot market. Right. So there's no point me going out there and like trying to build a relationship with like all these new people. Trust takes time, man. You can still do it. That's what I do anyway. Every day I'm networking. I'm making new connections. I use my personal brand on social media to do all that as well. That's like an extra. But it's much easier and a lot faster for me to get into your warm market because they trust you, but they may not necessarily respect you when it comes to making money from your smartphone. But they've got no choice to respect me because I'm living proof of it. Does that make sense? Mm. So when I joined, no one took Jake Parton seriously. No one. But I was doing it all wrong. Hey man, join this thing, like person at the top. And then you pyramid, it actually might sound like a scam. As I was, you know what I mean? Well, first of all, Jake, what are you talking about? Do you know what I mean, bro? Like, I saw you in the nightclub last week. Like, don't talk to me about business. No one took me seriously. I did it all wrong. I did not listen to my mentor. I wasn't coachable. What changed was my mentor actually came to the UK and I called up literally my old process leader at the factory and I was like, hey man, listen, my mentor's in town. He's making a shit ton of money. He's about to show me how to do the same thing, man. Come and meet him. He came and met him. Guys, he got started immediately. I'm not joking. Like, I sat them both in the Village Hotel in Solihull in Birmingham. I was like, do you want coffee? Went to Starbucks just over here. By the time I got back, he was in. And I was like, that's when my life changed because I thought, shit, I'll be making this way more difficult than it needs to be. Then, once he's in, guess what? My guy wasn't even looking at me. I don't think he even acknowledged me the whole time. He was like just looking to my mentor. I'm just over here like just sipping a coffee, like what's going on right now? My mentor is saying to him, hey, listen, who do you know? He's like, what's my next steps? Next steps. Who do you know that wants to make some money, man? Who do you want to position at the very start of your financial freedom journey? Because I've got 3 people right now to think of. Perfect, give them a call. Get them. I can't make it up. The next day, they bought 3 people. Boom. They bought. So like, I'm not even joking. Like at the end of that week, I took a selfie in the room. Room was packed out. Everyone who had told me no previously saw it and was like, "It's working."
Yeah.
I was like, I tried to tell you, man. That was the problem. I tried to tell him.
And that's the reality we're at now.
Yeah,
the
right.
first month was people looking at us going, no, and now people are like, this is working. What are these boys doing? So we're at that point.
What you're doing
right
is you're following the system.
Yeah.
That's it. You're not going out there trying to tell people about Forex, GFU, opportunity because you haven't got the credibility just yet.
Yeah.
But what you're doing is you say, listen, look who I'm working with. You're tagging us on Instagram. There's so many different ways you can do it.
Yeah.
So make a list, man. Make a list. Okay, so obviously the more people on the list, the better. Next step, number 4, is this is the most important skill you can learn in network marketing. I'm telling you right now, it's mastering the invite. The invitation is the key. Last night we sat in a Marriott hotel. What was I doing? Just inviting people, calling them up, inviting people. So even if someone doesn't show up, you can still do a successful invitation. Because we sat with Connor, we did a few invitations. They didn't show up, but they're keeping an eye on Connor right now. They're like watching like a fucking hawk. Why? Because of the posture that I had on the phone call to his people. Does that make sense? So even if they don't show up, you just letting your people know who you're now associating with, who you're working with, they're going to keep an eye on you, man. They're going to keep an eye. So the goal is not to ever make people wrong. It's just to expose people to what you're about to do, and they're actually going to respect you long term. Imagine like again, you can literally say to people, hey, listen, I'm just about to make a lot of money in this company. That's a decision. You're not guessing. There's a science to it. Like when I type 2 + 2 into a calculator, I'm not like nervously hovering over the equal sign, thinking what number's going to come out. Does that make sense? I know 4 is going to come out. So when there's a science to building this business, there's a science to getting rich. It's not chance or luck, guys. You need to understand, it's not chance or luck. This was a plan. Like this was like it is crazy, I'll be honest. Like, it is crazy. Sometimes I just kind of pinch myself because in the beginning, I didn't believe in myself and I had someone telling me, it's science. And I'm like, is it really? Are you sure? Like, but maybe it was science for you. No, it's science for everyone, man. Like, we've all got the same God. We've all got the same, conscious mind, subconscious mind, universe, it's the same thing. If someone can do it, you can do it. Law of attraction is no like, the law of attraction doesn't work for you, Leo. The law of attraction works for everyone, but the secret's not like, hey man, this book works for everyone and there's just a list of names, your name's on the back of that book, right, saying it doesn't work for you. It works for everyone, man, if you apply it. But 98% of the people that read The Secret stay broke. Why? Because they keep listening to the person in the mirror. See, I had to stop listening to Jake because Jake was broke. Hey, I just spoke to someone just right now, and he's very much into this book. He's very much into personal growth. And he's like, Jake, you know, there's just something not clicking. I just don't understand the business. I'm like, bro, that's your problem. You're trying to understand it. That's not how life works. You have to take action before you're ready. You know, there's actually a quote in the Bible. It says, lean not on your own understanding. You have to take action. It doesn't make sense to you. Like, I did not believe I can get to 100 kg shredded. My coach does believe that. He says, Jake, do exactly what I say and you will be 100 kg shredded. Trust me. He is over 100 kg and he's just actually won the #1 British champ. He knows exactly what he's doing. Imagine I was like, well, I don't know, man. Just something's not clicking. He's like, bro, clicking. Is it chicken or clicking? What are you saying? Do you want to get ripped? Or what are you saying, bro? Just eat the foods, train the way I've just told you, and this is going to be the outcome. I've took many people from A to B. I've showed the godparents of my child, Fraser Grant, how to quit his job. He quit his job, 3 days ago? Bought a brand new car this week. My other best friend, Elliot Ward, he's making $10,000 a month in the business. Guess what? How? I'm not saying I'm special, I'm just the messenger. I'm just giving them what I've learned from my mentors, man. That's literally it. Guys, I'm telling you, there's a science to it. So the invitation is everything. Okay, so there's a few things that we need to do. You need to understand the first thing when you're inviting people, guys, is that you need to be in a hurry. Okay, people are attracted to people that don't have time. You need to be in a hurry. Okay, so you jump on a call and say, listen, what's going on, very good, listen, don't have a lot of time, we're in back-to-back meetings right now. Hey, listen, don't have a lot of time, just about to run out the door. Don't have a lot of time, just about to, go in the toilet. Don't have a lot of time, just about to go in the gym. Whatever you want to say, man, I don't have a lot of time. Okay, boom, perfect. Second thing is, you want a clear schedule. Clear schedule. What does this mean? Let's say, for instance, you guys start doing a weekly event here in Portsmouth, which I would highly recommend, Wednesday night or something like that. In Plymouth, we do two a week. Okay, all in Manchester, in all these different markets, they've got weekly meetings that happen. Okay, and the weekly meetings are, yes, okay, it's good for the team to get together, brainstorm ideas, make money together, trade, stuff like that. But it's to invite new guests, the ones that want to get rich, the ones that want to become a pioneer of this movement. They're like, yeah, okay, we want to invite new guests. Clear schedule. Let's say the event's Wednesday, 7 o'clock. You say, yo, Leo, what's going on, bro? Listen, I don't have a lot of time. You got 2 minutes to talk? Yeah, perfect. Bro, what are you doing 7 o'clock Wednesday? No one can lie that fast. No one can. Don't know why. Listen, so third one is we're going to edify. Okay, edify. Listen, recently got introduced to someone who actually, used to be this went. So let's say, for instance, we're edifying Altai, right? Let's say Altai. Listen, I'm actually sat with someone right now who's a multiple six-figure earner in the online space, and he's actually showing me how to do the same thing. And obviously, I've thought of you, right? He's actually, we're going to do like a private. So this is the next one is confirmation. So what I've edified there, I'm sat with someone making multiple six figures in the online space, because Altai's got a multiple six-figure portfolio, he's doing very well himself. He's also been a six-figure earner in the previous deal as well. You ain't got to mention numbers. You can say, look, I'm sat with someone right now making a lot of money in their sleep in the online space. You can say that about Sam. What? $1,000 a month is a lot of money to someone making no money in their sleep. You can say that. I'm sat right now with someone making a lot of money in their sleep in the online space, and they're showing me how to do the exact same thing real quick. There's going to be a private, exclusive, invite-only event happening on Wednesday. 6:45 arrival, 7 p.m. start. If I saved you a seat, this is it. So it's, if I saved you a seat, can I count on you to be there? Not, are you interested? Okay, not are you interested? So there's a science to this. You know words and spells? You watch Harry Potter? You know when they say, you haven't watched Harry Potter? Oh my God, man. That's great.
I was busy learning something.
Mate.
But then I tripped over and fell on Game of Thrones, so I don't know what happened.
My Harry Potter's pretty cool. Anyway, so if they say the wrong word, the wrong spell comes out. Do you agree?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So like, guys, you say the right words, spells, the right outcome's going to happen. Don't put your sprinkle on top. If there's a cake recipe, and it says this is what the cake's going to look like, why would you put random ingredients in? Follow the recipe. You know, it's crazy though. Have you ever seen actually someone midway through baking a cake? It's a mess. You notice that? It's actually a mess. Meaning, this is going to be uncomfortable, man. You're going to feel like a mess. You're going to be stuttering. You're going to be saying all the wrong words. You're going to look like a mess, like physically. You're sweating, panting. If it's the first time doing this, guys, I'm telling you right now, when you're doing things that you don't even understand or you're leaning on someone else's knowledge, it's uncomfortable, man. You're going to feel like a mess. It's going to look like a mess. You're going to mess up. Every master was once a disaster. If you can get through a 90-day period of being shit at something, I promise you, it will click. It will click. And you won't be able, it's like riding a bike. It's literally like, we've built teams in multiple companies. G-Food is the easiest thing in the world. Why? Because it's such a no-brainer. It's building itself. It's that good. But I want to give you guys like, because the professionals, it's not the person at the top makes all the money. It's the people at the top. Not the people at the top, it's the people making the most money. They're the trained up ones. They're the people that actually become network marketing professionals. So if I was to save you a seat, Leo, can I count on you to be there? Mm-hmm. Yes, 100%. Let's say for instance they say, this is called Take It Away now. This week's very, very powerful. This is the posture part of the invite. Take it away. Let's say they're like, yeah, but what is it, man? Like you guys, what is it? What did I say? Hey, listen, it'd be like trying to give you a haircut over the phone. It's impossible for me to explain in 30 seconds. Right? That's what I say. And then I say, I'll repeat the question. I'll go back to confirmation. I'll go back to it. If Leo was to save you a seat, can he count you to be there? Yeah, but just tell me a little bit. I say, here's what we're going to do, okay? We're going to cross you off the list and we're going to give you a seat to someone else. All right, speak soon. That there is a successful invitation. Why? Because now they're thinking, I've just been crossed off a list. They're going to give me a seat to someone else. They clearly don't need me. That was like, what's going on, essentially? That's a successful invitation. It's not about just getting them in the room. Why? Because, guys, do you know my son and our kids, they learn from what they see, not from what we say. They learn from what we see. What we do, they emulate. They literally copy, right? So, are you aware that if you do the right action in your business, you're going to attract the right action in your business? So you see, you can put me in front of anyone. You know the presentation Alto did? I did that exact same presentation to Aaron Lambert. This morning, your guy, Matt, this guy's got like money. What did I do? Presentation. Last night when you guys were there, what was I doing?
Presentation.
Why? Because I'm systematic. I'm very systematic. I'm like a robot. I have fun with it. But because when you actually do things like systematically, you actually have more fun because you can like put little tweaks to it and have a bit of fun with it. Yeah. You can sort of play around with it a little bit, right? But if you come to Plymouth, so I'm actually not. Remember I said my money goes up even when I'm not doing anything. I'm not going to be in Plymouth on Tuesday. I'm going to be with my wife, our mother-in-law's. There's going to be an event happening in Plymouth. The person doing the event, I've taught him. He just not taught him by saying, "Hey, listen, say this per slide." He's been watching me. He will literally do the exact same I'll take the exact same presentation, exact same, boom, boom. Manchester, you'll hear the exact same words. Scotland, the exact same words. It's happening. It's a system. Guess what? If I go to a McDonald's in Portsmouth and go to a McDonald's in Plymouth, pretty similar experience. System. So you can put your sprinkles on top if you want to complicate things and put a stop on things. But if you keep it serious, super simple. Like guys, guess what? Thursday I go to the gym. You go train chest on Monday. You do what? Bench press, flies, right? Next Monday, guess what happens? Same. The same. You get what I'm saying? I used to work in a factory, same shit, different day, man. I'm telling you right now. And people, oh, this is boring. What, hang on a minute, how long have you been doing what you're doing? Is that, do you know what I'm saying? So we're willing to do boring stuff for every single day to get someone else rich. But when it comes to like doing the boring stuff for you, you know, we get a bit weird with it, man. And, you know, guys, when I worked in a factory, again, they put me in a process. When I was in the fire service, it was very strict. Certain words meant certain things. You can't do certain things. We had like processes to follow. Same with this profession, man. So when you join, I promise you, you follow this. Like, someone gets started, 5 reasons why, verbally say it. Verbally say it. I revisit my why every morning. Every single morning, I ground myself. I think about what I'm grateful, where I'm going in life, right? Every morning. Obviously, I'm a product. I stay product to the product. I love trading. I stay involved with trading. I use Sniper Pro. I take the trade signals. I'm always adding to my list. Always, always, always. You've got posers, you've got amateurs, and you've got professionals. Posers are people that come in, they make no list, they make a mental list and try and become successful at that mental list. Amateurs, they make a list and they think, if these guys don't get me rich, then this doesn't work. Professionals are they're networkers. Professionals are constantly making new content. They're constantly, you know, shaking new hands, going to networking events, going to new gyms, meeting new people, shaking hands, giving compliments. Everywhere I go, I'm like, I'll give a compliment, shake their hand, get their Instagram, I dip off, reach back out, hey listen, we met the other day, just working on a project actually locally in your area, especially when I travel, you know, to different you know, markets. I'm always making work because I've got a system to plug into. Last night we spoke to a lady in the bar. Yeah. Me and Alta don't even live in Portsmouth. Guess what we're gonna do? Plug her into the events that are happening locally. So professionals are always adding to their list, right? And obviously the step number 5, guys, is just take massive action. That's it really, massive action. So is that like super, like, guys, it's mad, isn't it? Like we go to school, we learn everything about fucking Bunsen burners and fucking, you know, like formulas, pi, like you know, all this mad crazy stuff that doesn't do anything for our financial pockets. And I've just told you in how long? How's that video, bro?
27 minutes.
27 minutes masterclass on how to create a 6-figure income. A 6-figure income on your phone, on a laptop. Mad. This is it. Why? Get connected, make a list, invite them to take a look at the presentation, take massive action. Your people will duplicate that and create success. What happens is, once people, let's say for instance, like you guys now need to start stepping up and showing the presentation now. Why? Because you're ranked. Yeah. You're silver, you're almost gold, right? You now are going to start to come, the person in front of the room makes all the money. Just so you know that, right? So what happens is this, but there's levels to it. You get to the front of the room first, obviously, if you're going to make money. Why don't I speak in front of people? Get over yourself. Yeah. To be honest. Like, who cares? Okay, think of your family. Yeah. And think, am I going to be all scared of talking in front of people, or do I love my fucking family? Mm-hmm. Like, fucking, let's just get real right now. Like, who cares? I'm shy. No, you're actually selfish. Yeah. To be honest. All you care about yourself. How you feel about you. Like, get out of the room. Do you know what I mean? Just go and work a job. Just clock in, clock out, mate. But if you're like a normal person, you say, yeah, I need to get to the front of the room. I'm going to learn, I'm going to grow. I'm going to get to the front of the room, perfect. Once you get to the front of the room, I promise you, the first thought you'll have is, shit, now I need to help other people get to the front of the room. It's mad. That's it, isn't it? So, look, I was the last person to speak today, right? But guess what? 6 years ago, I was the first person. Yeah. Welcome, guys. I did what you did. And you did what you did. I got my mentor in the room, thank you. You know what I mean? But I followed this, and eventually I became the person. So basically, you're Robin until you become Batman. You know what I mean? If you can be okay with being Robin, making someone else Batman, that Batman will make you Batman. Facts. So true. It's like the hot potato.
Is that what we look like?
Sorry. And this is the science of getting yourself out of the way, ready? This is the science of it. This is the edification triangle. Let's say, for instance, this is your prospect. Like, this is what all you got to do, bro, is put me in 3-way chats. Boy, let's say this is your prospect. Okay. This is you. And then this is your like running partner, business partner, mentor, whatever you want to call. Your prospects trust you. Okay. But they don't trust me. Does that make sense? They don't trust me. They respect me. They respect me because of what you're gonna. So you're basically the edification, edify. Because what happens is this. How many times, like, I don't know whether that's human psychology, but we tend to believe, like, if I said to you, I'm successful, you'd be like, you're an arsehole, mate. but if someone else said, that guy's successful, we believe it instantly. It's how we think. We believe things that other people tell us about other people. So what's going to happen is you're going to be the edification bridge, the trust and this is when a sale is made. That's when a sale is made. It's energy. So you're going to say, listen, if there was a simple way for you to earn some extra income, would you want to hear more about it? Yeah, perfect. Let me connect to someone who I've just been working with, my recent business partner and mentor. He's actually doing some pretty big things. Like, for example, with me, this guy used to be a firefighter, now he's financially free. Showing me how to do the same thing. Let me put you in a group chat with him so he can explain more information about it. Or come on Wednesday, come and meet with some of my business partners. They've been doing it longer than me. I wouldn't want to ruin it for you. Like, play dumb. Yeah. You could know the whole plan, but still play dumb for them. Yeah. Don't try and blow your head up. Well, I know the whole presentation. I can't wait to share it with everyone. Yeah, no, but you want to be right or do you want to be rich? Do you know what I'm saying?
To be fair, I made all those mistakes.
Yeah, we all do, man. Don't worry.
Tried to over-explain it.
Yeah,
I spoke to both of you and you said, look, stop with that.
Yeah, just shut up and
Yeah, because they end up making a decision based on a few words that you told them.
That's
trading,
and that's it. And I'm sitting there tripping over myself, and all of a sudden there's zero confidence in what I'm saying, zero confidence in the idea. People lose their interest.
Yeah, so, and they're thinking, well, you didn't even know what you were talking about. Why are you involved? And then you start questioning it. What am I involved? So it's mad. I mean, we get talked out of it by other broke people. It's crazy. So what we have to do is you have to say, listen, do you know what? I've actually got a lot of respect for you. Do you know that? Yeah, of course. Amazing. Well, because of that reason, the last thing I want to do is ruin it for you. I want you to see what I saw, hear what I heard. I want to ruin the opportunity for you because it could potentially change your life, man. There's some people making some serious money in this deal. Trust me. Let me get you connected to my mentor. Boom. That's how it works. All right. And then obviously, if I was going to get into a bit of leadership training, this is something called tap routing. All right. Tap routing. This is how we get you paid. Ready for this? Let's say, for instance, what's your name again, mate? Sorry. Luke. So Luke gets started. And Luke's like, yeah, Jake, listen, I know a few people that I want to position this business. All right, cool, perfect. Let's get them started. We've got Andy, we've got Sally, we've got Steve, we've got Dave, right? I'm not expecting Luke to work with these people. He's brand new. He doesn't know what he's doing, right? My job, your jobs as market leaders is to taproot, work with these people, help them what? Do those steps. Hey man, welcome to the team, man. Congratulations on getting started. In the next 24 hours, let me know when you've got 20 minutes to either jump on a Zoom call or phone call, or even better, meet for a coffee. And I'll give you like an onboarding, right? Then you want to get their 5 reasons why, get them connected to the product services, ask the question, hey listen, do you want to trade with your money or Cole Copland's money? Cole Copland's, perfect. Boom, here's conversation, man. You know what I'm saying? It's called taprooting. I'm going to be, meanwhile, you're just living your life, bro, doing your music, whatever. But you've connected with these. I've got them started through, with your link. I'm helping these guys build a crate. One of these could like really resonate with the whole thing and go, do you know what, I want to take this into the moon, right? And then I'll go crazy. Meanwhile, you're just like, fucking hell, man. You're seeing like you think right, man. You know what I mean? That's how it works. Yeah. And if they've got any questions, hey, listen. I met Jake. He knows what the fuck he's doing, man. I met Alte. I met Sam. I know Sam personally. This guy. He's come in, he's changed his life, man. He's making $1,000 a month right now. He knows what he's doing, trust me. Any questions, reach out to him. Instead of trying to be the expert, leverage. Now, when they start bringing in people, right, and let's say for instance you get to like 5,000 a month, right, residual. And they start bringing in, then you can answer their questions, just don't answer their questions, just that, do you know what I mean? Just not at the beginning. Why? Because you've got influence with their people. Your people know who you are. Psychological, man. Makes sense? Like some questions Alte asks me and I'm like, speak to Jin. Is that true?
Yeah.
I do all the time. It's not that I don't answer his question. It's that I want to let him know that I still follow the system. I still follow the system to this day. Do you know what I mean? Because I've been in this industry for 7 years, man. I was like, I know I said I quit my job after 2 years, but mate, it wasn't really, like Altai knows, we've been in some, you know, we're good at making money, but like, wow, G-Food, this duplication is just like, trust me, you get to a point where you're like, do you know what? Let's just get rich. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I'm at that point now, I'm 34 years old, I'm like, let's just get rich, man. Like, let's just follow the system, do it correctly, and thank God we made that decision in January, man, because things are rocking and rolling. But is there any questions on what I've shared? Pretty simple stuff, right? That's it, man. Obviously, there's more to it, like, you know, promoting events. Like, everyone right now needs to get their ticket for November 1st. That's the biggest thing. The more people got in that room, the more money you can make in 2026. It's going to be good fun. But yeah, man, I want to thank you all for your time. I've got all your backs, and I want you to know that. I'm willing to travel, whatever you guys need, man. I've got your back. All right.
Thank you.